Is Asana free to download? Is it really free? Or are you about to step right into a financial trap that is going to compromise your hard-earned retirement nest egg? Listen to me. If you are retired, or you are sitting there right now counting down the months until you finally say goodbye to the workforce, you are likely looking for ways to keep your life organized. Maybe you are managing a local volunteer group. Maybe you are finally starting that small consulting business or tracking a complicated family trust. And you hear about this software tool called Asana. People tell you it is beautiful, it keeps your tasks in line, and best of all, they tell you it is free. So you think, fantastic, I can download this, it won't cost me a dime, and I can keep my projects perfectly on track. But I need you to pause. I need you to stand up and take a deep breath, because what you don't know about the true cost of digital software can absolutely devastate your monthly budget. In retirement, you do not have room for financial surprises. You are on a fixed income. Every dollar that leaves your checking account needs to have a purpose, and it needs to be protected. The direct answer to your question is yes. Asana is technically free to download. You can go to the App Store on your iPad, your iPhone, or your Android device, and you can download the application without paying a single penny. You can sign up for their personal plan online, and they will not even ask you for a credit card. But here is the problem, and this is where so many people in your exact position get completely blindsided. Free to download does not mean free to use forever for what you actually want to do. It is a classic hook. It is what the technology world calls a freemium model. They give you just enough to get you hooked, just enough to get your data into their system, and then, boom, you hit a brick wall, a digital paywall, and suddenly you are staring at a massive monthly bill that you never budgeted for. Let's look at the fear that drives this. The fear is that you are going to invest your valuable time, hours and days of your life, setting up your projects, typing in your tasks, organizing your schedules, only to realize weeks down the road that you cannot actually share this information with the people you need to collaborate with unless you pay. Or worse, you fear that if you don't pay, you will lose your data or be locked out. That fear causes people to pull out their credit cards in a panic and say, well, I guess I have to pay it now because I already put all my work into it. No, you do not. I want you to be smart. I want you to be safe. I want you to be secure. So let's answer the question of what is actually going to happen when you use this free version. Asana allows you to use their personal plan for $0, but they enforce a strict limit on collaboration. If you are just one person tracking your own personal daily to-do list, or if you are working with just one other person, the free tier will let you create unlimited tasks and unlimited projects. It gives you a clean list view, a calendar view, and a basic board view. But the moment you want to bring in a team, the moment you try to add more than 2 people to collaborate on a project, the free version locks up. If you are managing a neighborhood association committee of 5 people, or a church charity event with 4 of your friends, you cannot use the free version together anymore. Asana has designed their pricing structure so that if you cross that microscopic boundary, you are forced to upgrade to their paid plans, like their starter plan. And do you know how much that starter plan costs? It is over $10 per user per month when billed annually. And if you want to pay month to month because you don't want to lock yourself into a year-long contract, that price jumps even higher, closer to $13 or $14 a month per person. Now, do the math with me. If you have a small group of 5 people helping you with a community project, and you suddenly have to pay for 5 users at over $10 a month, you are looking at a bill of over $50 every single month. That is $600 a year for a piece of organization software. Are you kidding me? $600 out of your retirement fund just so you can check boxes on a computer screen with your friends? That is a financial mistake. That is money that should be staying in your high-yield savings account, money that should be paying for your groceries, your utilities, or your travel plans to see your grandchildren. You must understand that these software companies do not design these tools for retirees. They design them for corporations with massive expense budgets. A corporate manager doesn't care about spending $60 a month. It is a drop in the bucket for them. But for you, on a fixed income, $60 a month is real money. So what is your actionable takeaway here? How do you protect yourself while still getting your life organized? First, if you are going to use Asana, you must promise me right now that you will only use it if your project involves 2 people or fewer. If it is just you and your spouse or just you alone, use the free version. Enjoy it. Do not ever put a credit card on file, and do not click any buttons that say Start Free Trial for their premium tiers, because those trials will automatically roll over into a paid subscription if you forget to cancel them. And we all forget to cancel things. Second, if you have a group larger than 2 people, if you have a real team for a club, a volunteer group, or a family project, you need to look at free alternatives that do not punish you for having friends. Look at tools like ClickUp, which has a far more generous free tier for adding members, or honestly, go back to the basics that are already sitting on your computer right now for free. Google Workspace and Microsoft 365 have free shared spreadsheets and simple document sharing tools that cost you absolutely nothing, no matter how many people you share them with. You have worked too hard for too many years to let your money leak out through small monthly software subscriptions. Be the master of your cash. Understand exactly what you are signing up for before you click download. If you stay within the strict boundaries of the free rules, Asana can be a helpful zero-cost tool. But the second they ask you to upgrade, you turn around, you walk away, and you keep your money exactly where it belongs, in your pocket.